Tori, welcome back. How was your weekend?
Good. My roommate's parents came over and they took us out to dinner on Saturday and then lunch again on Sunday. They think we don't get enough to eat because we're college kids.
Well, 2 free meals certainly sounds better than me mowing the lawn, so you win for the weekend. But back to the writing part. Last week we talked about selecting topics, and I know you chose 5 topics that you turned into the teacher before narrowing them down. Have you narrowed down your topics yet?
Yeah, my teacher told us to pick a topic that we care about and that others would care about too. I want to be a trauma nurse, so I was going to pick the conspiracy of the high incidence of spork injuries that are found in the ER.
Okay. Topic is established, and it's supposed to be an argument paper, right?
Yeah.
Well, you know, with an argument, there has to be an opposing side. Have you checked to see that there is an opposing side to this?
Yeah, there's actually metal sporks out there, and you can even buy a titanium one off of Amazon. So, I mean, metal, you could put an eye out with one of those.
Okay. I'm glad that you're interested in your topic. That's an important part. It really makes it easier to write. Now, what's the next step that your teacher wants? Check your syllabus.
It says I have to have 5 journal articles about my topic and do an annotated bibliography. I have no idea what that is, and it says we need a synopsis and evaluation, and it has to be an APA format.
Okay, but when is it due?
Next Monday.
Good. You've got plenty of time for it then. Where do you plan on looking for your resources?
Well, I was going to start with Google Wikipedia, but I don't know where to look other than that.
Well, those are good places to start, but if you Google spork, you're going to get a bajillion hits, and Wikipedia isn't your best academic source. So while you're working with Google, you'll have to come up with some phrases that narrows down your search. And at Wikipedia, it's a good place for information. Then you can scroll down to the bottom of the page, and you can find things like notes, references, and see also, things like that. And those may be valid sources. But the best source is right here at the Wright State Libraries. You can get to it through Wings. It's called Academic Search Complete. Let's head over to that computer there, and because it's already up. You sit in the driver's seat, because if I do all the clicking, you're not going to learn anything, and I'm not here to do your homework for you, just to make your homework easier, okay? Let's go. And there you go. You found 2 articles listed at the bottom of the references at Wiki, and you have a whole list of ones to check out at the library. You might want to add some of these library databases to your selection on Wings. I know Academic Search Complete is good, but I do believe Complete is an exaggeration.
Okay, but what about the APA? I've never done APA before.
Well, first you save everything, like I showed you on the on that first article, and like you did on the other articles, and make sure you have all the information that will help someone that might want to read that article find it. That's what citation format is for. APA is just a different format that tells us that all that information goes in a specific order, but it's the same information. Okay, here's what you need. Everything is in the Norton Guide. Now, let me see. APA. Ah, there it is. Whole section on APA. Now, for the annotated bibliography, first you have to put the bibliography part, and everything is right here. We'll walk through. Okay, first, what's the author's name?
Helen Marie Shepard.
Okay, see here? Author's last name, then just the initials.
Okay.
And a period, don't forget the comma. Okay, when was it published?
Monday, May 27th, 2002.
Okay, for the date, for a newspaper, all you need is the year, the month, and the day, in that order.
Okay.
Year first, comma, and that's in parentheses, and then there's a period. What's the title of the article?
The Splendid Spork, A Marvel to Behold.
All right. Now, in APA, it's a little different than MLA. In APA, it's sentence capitalization. instead of capitalizing every word, you just capitalize the first word, put a period at the end, even if it's not a full sentence. Just works out. That's exactly the way that title is. What's next? Let's see. Title of the newspaper?
The Register Guard.
Okay, that goes next. It's in italics. Now, here it is different from the other title. It's in the normal title capitalization.
Okay.
So the first word and the words registered and guard would be capitalized also.
Okay.
Like I said, in italics. And then it's a comma instead of a period. Then you just put the page number.
Okay.
That's it.
Oh, okay.
Okay, now you see how it's done. You just go ahead and follow the order that's in the book, and we're not going to go through all of them. I'm not here to do your homework. I'm just here to make your homework easier, okay?
Oh, joy.
Alrighty, let's head back to the table. APA format, that's not a big worry. Format just tells you how to take that information and what order to put it in. And APA just has a different order than MLA, so that shouldn't be a problem. The important part of an annotated bibliography is the annotated part.
That's it?
Yep, that's it. And this won't be the last time you're asked for an annotated bibliography, but now you're ready for it. Yeah, we're getting close to the time, end of the time again, so let's recap. Grab your form. Let's see. You worked on how to find sources online. You have the pattern for your APA references in Norton. We covered what to write for your annotation. Any questions?
No, I think I can handle this. Thanks for all your help. I just have to read all of this now.
Yeah. Oh, and if you read one that you decide you're not going to use, I mean, sometimes you can figure that out in the first page, put that in your annotated bibliography too. Does a couple of things. First of all, it shows your teacher that you have criteria for your evaluation. It's a way to let them know about all the work you had to slog through before you found the stuff that you could really use. Just say why you didn't use it. Too statistical, too much math, or something like that. Okay? Let's see. Is there anything else?
No. But can I bring my draft in on Thursday or maybe Friday and have you look over it?
Let me check. Yeah. So far this week, you've just had the scheduled session. It counts for 2 half hours because you get a full hour for coaching. But for when you bring in a paper, those are just consulting sessions, so they're just a half hour. If I'm not available, any one of us can do it. I might be in class or busy with another client. We're all actually really good at this stuff, so and you might actually want a different set of eyes at different stages along the way. You get more feedback that way.
Great, thanks a lot. I'll start working on this and probably bring it in later.
Okay, man. As usual, if I'm not here, you can work with anybody. Oh, I did notice on your syllabus that your next step is starting your draft. We'll work on that next time. It's mainly how to incorporate the research you decide to use into your draft. Okay?
Okay, thanks.
Great. Looking forward to seeing you next week.
All right, thanks.